I got the Firekeeper soul by going somewhere I wasn't supposed to yet. And using a ring to go back. Death is kind of a mechanic in this game. When you pick up items, they stay in your inventory regardless of if you die or not. The only thing you lose are your souls and your humanity, but if you use a Ring of Sacrifice, you don't even lose that, so when you know this game really well, you can use those to your advantage to do some really cool stuff, like get an double upgraded Estus Flask fairly early in the game. I did open this waterway area just a little more. I talked to this NPC.
There you are, dearie. I have most. Now dish up some souls.
Now I'm on my way to the 4th boss. I talked about in the recording that was lost. Oh, there we go. I talked a little bit about how the 4th boss could technically be the 3rd boss if you hate yourself and wanted to suffer. Because the 4th boss, known as the Capra Demon, is one of the most unfair sequences in the game. There's not a lot in this game that is set directly and unfairly against you without any hope of sort of knowing or doing something to get around it or out of it. But this fog wall right here is the barrier between me and one of the 2 or 3 most unfair boss fights in this game. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute, but... Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I killed both dogs. Yeah, alright. Come on, you're too big to stand here. Oh, I did it my first try. Okay, so that almost never happens. You can see what I'm talking about with like the unfairness of this boss fight, in that they spawn you in, and he spots you immediately because it's a very small area. He has 2 fast-running allies in the form of these dogs that will sprint at top speed and attack you, and then hit stun you long enough for him to hit you. And he does an incredible amount of damage that I'm sure you saw. So your only hope of living past the first couple seconds of this fight is to dodge roll immediately, try to get your way up here before the dogs can hit you and stun you, and then hide in this little corner. And then, you know, he knocks off, and then you can jump down and hit him. And this is the only way to progress in this area, because he drops the, I believe it was the sewer key, which unlocks the next area, which sucks. And of course, if you're a new player, you're going to have no idea what to do, and you're going to die, and you're going to die, and you're going to die, and then you're going to get frustrated. And even if you're not a new player, the fight is still so frustrating. The good news is we won first try, and the depths key, that was it. Basically, it unlocks the next area. Now I'm gonna do the smart thing and go use my souls to level, because that's kind of the whole game, is if you don't play smart, you regret it. And then we're going to go down in the depths and see what we can find there. Oops. I love knocking enemies over. Today on I shouldn't be alive. Cool. So now we're down in the depths. Making our way to the next area. You can technically do this area first, before you ring the Bell of Awakening, I believe. It's just kind of annoying. Because you have to go all the way back to the bell area anyway. You may as well just do the gargoyles first. But this route gets you a lot of different items and NPCs to help you out, so you may as well you know, if you're having trouble with the gargoyles, you can use this to farm XP and level up. There we go. Gotta love the backstab. Very handy. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down there yet. That's a secret. Not secret, but little known passageway into the next area. Oh, time for my favorite mechanic. Water. Knee-high water. Or I guess, yeah, like knee-high. It slows you down like crazy. Fortunately, there's an item you can get that won't do this. It'll just negate the effect of the water. But it's a ring that you have to wear, so I'm like, okay. Not the biggest fan.
You. Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
What if I just broke everything in this room except the barrel he's in?
Oh, there you are. You must help me. Or else she'll have me for lunch. You're my only hope. Please.
He makes a convincing argument.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, Lord the Great Spawn. I will not forget my debt to you.
Alright. Alright, okay, alright. Truth be told, I just like breaking things. Yeah. Heard you. Oh, there you are. I'm still not sure where this one comes from, because I killed one. And then this one just seems to spawn out of nowhere. Ouch. My poor wooden shield. It's not designed for this. Also, they say she when like he said she in reference to this this like butcher guy. So, Dark Souls said body positivity, possibly trans rights. All right, moving on. Yet another famous Dark Souls trap. This thing will land on your head, and at this low of a level it will kill you. It still might. There we go. Of course, all in knee-high water, so you can barely move. Gotta kind of hammer away at them for now. Man, these things take a long time. Later on, when I'm a little bit more, a little bit higher level, this thing won't take so long, but for now, they take literal ages to kill. There we go. Did we get them all? Not everybody? I love that this guy's just been waiting oh so patiently for his turn. Just like, what a homie. So this door's locked, which is great. I do like this angle though. It lets us see the Rat King, is what I call him. I don't think he has a name. I don't remember what this key is for, so I'm going to try it on the door that I was just at. See if that helps anything. Heck yeah. Alright, not ready for this part. Oh, maybe I was. It's not the area I was thinking of. Okay. But I wasn't ready for it anyway. Today and I shouldn't be alive. So sometimes if you jump off small little things, it will still count as like a gravity jump, which is fun. Yeah, again, more environmental storytelling. Also, this is good because if I hadn't killed him, the next boss fight will be a super pain. Channelers don't respawn after death, so it makes things easier. So far we've seen channelers and pigs both that just didn't. That just don't respawn. These rats are always so fiddly. Some of the physics of the sword I'm using are pretty funny too. They just get really interesting sometimes. Ah, yes. He. See, he's not even really a boss fight. He doesn't have a health bar at the bottom. He's just a really big rat. Really big, gross rat. But he's super nasty. He didn't even really have that much on it. He had a humanity. Like 1,000. He was only worth like 1,000 souls. It wasn't too bad. So sizes and everything, kids. I don't think that door opens yet. I love the mounds that have really weird shaped stuff in them, because they had to model it around the shape of the mound. Yeah, I think this is the way I want to go, actually. I could go down that other little gravity thing I found, but I think this is the better way. Whee! Slip and slide. Deal with you. Oh, right. I forgot there were NPC invaders. Oh, that's bad. That's extremely very not good. I shouldn't have come this way. I should have killed that other thing first. Especially for the curse damage. There we go. Parrish. I made it out of that, at least. He won't respawn now. And I got some of his stuff. Because he was an NPC invasion, not a real one. Okay, now I'm all turned around. Some of the rats will run, and some will turn and fight, and it's really just a toss-up of which it's going to be. I need to open this door. Do some endurance and vitality. A lot of this game is just kind of running around in the quiet. Mostly because you have to go, one way and then another way. This will lead me to the next boss. Is there a guy over here? There is a guy over here. Yeah, this is locked. I don't think it goes anywhere for a while.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
He's got some pretty interesting stuff. You can buy his armor. Pretty expensive, though. Mostly because it's fairly alright.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
I like talking to the NPCs in this game. They're just chill dudes. Mostly. There's the creepy guy in Undead Parish who's got a gross laugh that I hate. But other than that, there may be like one or two other bad merchants that are just like annoying. I kind of forgot how good my sword is. Otherwise I would have killed the creature before I started to fight Kirk. So fun fact, this is somebody, an NPC I guess, that got himself cursed. And it's telling you to watch out because the same thing will happen to you. Oof. Which sucks because if you get cursed, it instant kills you. And then when you come back, your health is halved until you can remove the curse. And purging stones, which are the item that removes the curse, are not cheap. Super expensive, actually. So it just sucks. I'm ready. Man, I hate these things. They don't move right. They're super dangerous at low levels, so don't. They're just really creepy. But Gravelord's servants have to grind here a lot. Because they drop the item that you need in order to rank up within that covenant. So they spend a lot of time here. I guess, to be fair, my usual covenant also spends a lot of time here. Because I need humanity in order to rank up my covenant, so... You can technically get humanity anywhere, but this is the most concentrated amount of rats in the game. So it's easier to just come here and farm that way. That's where I came from. See, even me as a seasoned player, I get turned around a lot. This game... It's not that it looks very samey, but like most of the areas look the same. Within like the smaller little pathways kind of look the same all in the same area. So it gets easy to get turned around. Which isn't ideal. Alright. I think we've done enough. And, go ahead and level up again, if I can. Do Vitality again. Vitality and Endurance are like the two top tier things to level all the time. But yeah, I think next time we'll go and we'll do the next boss. See you then.